Here we are, in front of the Ontario City Hall, and this happens to be a little rally in support of Arizona. I don't know, there's not that many people here really. About, I'm not too good at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. That looks like about 30 people to me, something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. About 30 people, and they're going just to ask the Ontario City Council to stand up in support of the Arizona law, and I think they're going to mention the E-Verify. But the very interesting thing here is, don't you find this interesting, that the Department of Justice has to send some investigators down here? You don't believe me? Here they are, right over there. Here's some people from the Department of Justice. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go over and we have their business card. Let me show you. Why would, you know what? Why would the Department of Justice send some investigators to a little free speech rally? That's very perplexing. To me, that's very perplexing.
Have everybody quickly say their name and what city they're from, and we can start with Robin Vincent over here.
Robin Vincent, Upland. Laura Boatwright, Ontario.
Gregory Young.
Ted Wagner, Menifee.
Rudy Berrigan, Fontana.
Elrin Fox, Ontario.
Hello.
Bill Keyser, Chino. Formerly of Fontana.
Jean Ansley, Rialto. And what are you running for? 62nd State Assembly.
Hey, Mike Rossiter, Rialto.
All right.
Okay. Emily Stilley and San Dimas.
John Wright, Laverne.
Cool. Right, Laverne.
Okay, who are you? My mom, Eileen Olson. Sharon Gingrich.
Liz Allerton, Etowanda.
Cheryl and I, Ligo Creek.
Ontario.
All right, Ontario. Woo!
Bill Romero, Ontario.
All right, Ontario. Woo!
Lee Barrow, Upland.
Granville, Ontario.
Ontario, all right.
Maurice Delgado, Ontario.
Ontario.
Golden Race Academy, St. Philly, Ontario. Carol.
Lila the Ravensway, Ontario.
Ontario. Ontario, all right. Winnie Slagers, Ontario, since birth. All righty. Native. Napa Fishman, Upland. All right.
Mike DeCarmo, Rialto.
Robert Lawton for State Treasurer, Brea, American Independent Party.
Another candidate.
Elise Baldarelli, San Bernardino County School Board, Ontario, Upland, Etowanda, Altaloma, Central, and Mount Baldy.
Everybody vote for her.
Yes.
We gotta get her on the County Board of Education.
I'm good.
I don't know who I am. No, Scott Fulton, San Bernardino, running against Congressman Baca, 43rd.
He's Hillary from Ontario.
I'm Bertha Herrera Ochoa, and I'm proud to be Ray Herrera's sister. He's an American, and I'm so proud he has a guts to do what a lot of people don't have. True American. All the way. Airborne.
Can I see your card for a minute?
U.S. Army.
Juan Ochoa, Chino.
Cool.
Frank Delgado, Ontario.
More Ontario. Okay, did everybody speak out? All right,
There it
we're
is,
going to turn
folks.
it back over to Raymond. Just everybody face this way. We're going to get started.
Marquez.
Yeah, I want to thank everybody for coming out here this evening. And my name is Raymond Herrera.
Conciliation
I am president and founder of We the People, California's Crusader.
Western Region.
And that's my associate, Robin Vincent.
U.S. Department
We
of
have done a
Justice.
lot in the past 6 years. We've been affiliated with some other groups that I won't mention. They're good groups, but it's just we focus on We the People. And with that said, I'd like to, go into why we're here. We're here because the state of Arizona has stood up. The voice, the will, and the mandate of the people of Arizona has spoken. But the problem is that the federal government has denied democracy in Arizona. When they deny the voice, the will, and the mandate of We the People in any state, democracy is denied. Democracy based on equality of condition, and that is that it mandates democracy for all Americans equally. This day, it's been circumvented. It's been circumvented with the federal government, state governments, county, and as you know, municipalities such as Ontario that won't stand for the rule of law and have denied Arizona their sovereign right to protect their people, to protect their commonwealth, to protect their democracy. So this is the reason that we're here, and we're going to go into our speakers. Our first speaker will be Dee Burrows.
This is practice.
And by the way, Dee's been with us for 6 years. She's one of our ralliers. She's been in LA. Some of our ralliers have been in an all-out pitched battle in the middle of Los Angeles. We've been up against thousands of illegal aliens. They call them Hispanics, but they really are illegal aliens. But here's Dee Burrows, my good friend.
All right.
Well, that was this is a surprise because I wasn't going to speak here. I was going to speak inside, and I had everything written down because if I start speaking and I don't have it written, I just go wild, you know. But I'm here because I saw in the paper where there's a group of people who want Ontario to say nix to Arizona's 1070, and I'm for Arizona's SB 1070, and I think that Ontario should really sign something that says they're for Arizona. Arizona is trying to protect herself because the federal government didn't do it. They'll all tell you, oh, I think the government should take care of this. I don't think it's a state thing. It is a state thing, and the Constitution says it. We're within our rights. We're within our state rights and our constitutional rights to protect ourselves, and especially if this government will not do it for us. So that's all I'll say for now.
I also would like to add about the Constitution that it goes beyond just our Constitution. The ratification of the Constitution is based on the sovereignty of individual states to, incarcerate their criminals and legislate laws that will prevent, crimes from being committed, that will protect the Commonwealth. The reason that this basic core value was added to the Constitution, and it's a great part of our ratification of the Constitution, is because the King of England used to prosecute the American people, the colonists, and he would prosecute from across the Atlantic Ocean. He'd actually have them shipped over there, and they could hang them, try them, or do whatever. And one of the basic things that the Founding Fathers wanted was the sovereign right to legislate laws and incarcerate those that break them, because they are the ones that are in charge of their commonwealth. It's kind of like a father. A father knows its family better than, let's say the mayor. So the father tends to business with the family. The mayor knows the city better than, let's say the county board of supervisors. And that's how our democracy and that's how our government works. And like I said, King Obama this day wants to dictate to the city of Ontario, to the city of Upland, to every American, his way of thinking. For him, he wants to pander to illegal aliens. There's no such thing as undocumented immigrants, American-born children of immigrants. There's no such thing as Hispanics or Latinos. My father raised me as an American first, but never to forget my ethnicity, just like all of you. And we are a melting pot. Our melting pot is Anglo-Protestant. We are the greatest Anglo-Protestant core culture society on the face of the earth. This is why people come here. They're beckoned here by the American creed, the core values that represent America. So therefore, it is incumbent upon every American that stands before me today to be civic-minded and go out and vote and call Washington, tell them that, democracy, in America has been denied, and we're sick and tired.